Good morning. The Swedish government, they are now proposing that we should give people $35,000 if they leave. If they just get out of Sweden, we should give them $35,000. They go back to North Africa or the Middle East. Here you go, $35,000. That's a proposal. And it's criticized. And people say, why? Why are you doing this? Immigration to Sweden is now very low. And it's true. Now, we are now at levels that we had in 1997. Because it's a bit harder to get to Sweden now, because of some restrictions from the new government. It's a bit harder. And Sweden is no longer very popular. People coming from Middle East or North Africa, I think they prefer England or France or Germany, you see. So it's true. But the migration minister here in Sweden said, well, we can't deal with all these people. Integration is not working. Yeah, this makes me laugh, of course. Now they know it, right? And they say, they are criticized. They say, why are you giving them so much money? And the minister, he said, well, it's actually a low cost related to the cost that we will have for these people in the future. You see, we are giving them a lot of money every year. So it's good. Let's just give them this money now, once, and get rid of them. It's a good deal. Wow. Isn't this funny? Oh. Maybe this is the biggest turnaround ever. No? Just 9-10 years ago, the government, the same party actually, said, well, they all said it, this is fantastic. Let's get all these people here from Middle East and North Africa. We get all these dentists and architects and engineers, doctors. This will be great. We will make tons of money here in Sweden because of this. That's what they used to say. And those people who warned about it, like myself, we were called names. We were terrible people, right? And now they say, let's just give them $35,000 to get out of here. Wow, that's a turnaround, isn't it? They will never say it, though, will they? They will not, never, you will never hear this. Not from the establishment. You people who warned about this 9-10 years ago, you were right. I will not get a letter from the government saying, okay, Sanity for Sweden, we just wanted to tell you that you were correct about this thing. You will never hear this. You will never hear it from people that I used to know back then, who attacked me because of what I was saying. They will never come forward. No, I'm not counting on it. I was right, so I just say it, right? I will say it. I was correct about this thing. Well, it wasn't hard. It wasn't hard to figure out what would happen. So, and it was very, very quick. The changes came very, very quickly. So it wasn't hard to understand that this was a bad idea. But it took them 9-10 years before they figured it out. Now they know it. Let's pay them $35,000 to leave. Well, of course, I'm happy about it. Now we see the change here in Sweden. It's good. No, people will never say it, you know. Sometimes I hear people come out and say, you were correct. Never to me, I hear about others. I heard stories about people who said, yeah, you were right about the COVID vaccine. And every time I see it, it's like a miracle. Somebody actually admitted that somebody who warned about the COVID vaccine was correct. But I never hear it, see. Not from those who criticized me. So maybe that's how it is. I don't need it, of course, but it would be nice, Some of these idiots that I used to know, if they came forward and said, yeah, you were correct, at least about this thing. Open borders, that was a terrible idea. Now you can say it, right? Sweden is very well known for this. People came here from North Africa and the Middle East, lots and lots of people. And I know media internationally, they said, look at Sweden, they are doing a fantastic thing here. And it's going to be fantastic for them. All these success stories. Now you can tell them, if people wonder, what happened to Sweden? Was it this success story that they talked about? You can tell them, now the Swedish government, they are looking at paying people $35,000 if they just leave. Right. Be good.